Yo, welcome to another episode of The Intellectuals. Look, this guy interrupting during the fucking
Can you put
intro.
the mic closer to you?
What's wrong with you, bro? You're not ready. Headphones aren't even on. What's happening, bro? What are you
lost.
doing?
Hey, I'm here. Way! Claudio's tired.
What's
How
up?
are you?
How you doing, Guido?
I'm doing great. Why? It's great to hear you.
No one's ever said that.
Yeah, seriously. Even I listen to my voice back and I go, ugh. I feel like
your
killing
voice
myself.
back.
Like when I listen through the shows, like I'll listen
My
sometimes.
girlfriend's retarded. How do you do it? He goes home and smacks her. How do you talk to this?
How are your ears not bleeding?
It's been great. Adam's here.
Yes, we have Adam on the phone again because he's under house arrest for those of you who don't know.
certainly am.
Adam, why are you in house arrest?
No, we're not going to do this again. Adam, we
Because I
know.
committed a crime. Let's
Yeah.
just put it that way, and I pled guilty. Okay.
But you didn't commit a crime. I'm not gonna get.
in the
Yeah.
eyes of the law, I did.
I'm not
but
gonna
you know
get into
what?
it
Like,
again.
I don't mind. Private people like you and I should like basically burn down a judge's office. But you know, who are we to do that, right?
What? Burn down an office?
Did you say burn down a deli office?
No, he's a judge's office. We're not going to address that.
Yeah,
I love that popped into Adam's mind.
We're going to get him canceled.
I'm being funny because you know what do you want me to tell you? I'm a victim, but in the eyes of the law, it is what it is, right? You know.
You are a victim.
You know what? I like his mentality. The it is what it is mentality is a nice mentality to adopt.
Hey,
Very stoic of Adam
Adam, have you been occupying your time?
with masturbation.
And
Yes.
reading.
If you omit the words of masturbation, I was going to give you a good answer.
Go ahead.
I'm slowly but surely starting to get used to the fact that, listen, when someone, you know, when a judge gives you an order to do something, you have to do it, right?
A judge
know,
ordered you to
have
jerk
have
off?
adapt. That would never happen, so.
What the fuck? Fucking guy, bro.
So
Question,
yeah,
Adam.
but
How
listen, without going into specifics, at the end of the day, you know, I have no choice but to be at home except for 4 hours every week on Saturday. Otherwise, I have to be
allegedly?
home. Unless I break my leg and I have to go to the hospital, you know, stuff like that.
Now, are those 4 hours
not barring
consecutive?
emergencies? Yeah, from 12 noon to 4 p.m. every Saturday.
Oh, that's good. So you can
I'm
go
allowed
to
to-
you can go to Kentucky Fried Chicken if you want.
or a strip club?
or a
Or a
strip club.
podcast
I was
studio.
you guys read my mind. I was going to say strip club too.
Well, what do you know?
But Adam, isn't, because at the strip club, isn't it going to do you,
A disservice.
since you're going to get all horned up, but you can't
No,
bang
they're
him?
gonna like him. They're gonna see the ankle monitor, and they're like, "Ooh, a bad boy amongst us."
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Adam's
he's
a bad boy.
he's gonna get all the strippers.
Yeah.
You can use that angle, Adam, like when George Costanza was a bad boy.
Yeah.
Ladies, you ever had your asshole extorted by a bald man?
I'm a bad boy.
You're the bubble boy.
Question for you, Adam. How did you manage during the blackouts at home? Did you have electricity? What happened?
Oh, yeah.
That I was unaffected. I don't know. Maybe my area didn't have that problem,
Wow.
but unaffected.
What
Wow, you're
area?
lucky.
The same area that the prime minister's mother lives in?
Yeah.
Shocking.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Too.
That was where I lived before. No, I moved.
Okay,
Well, my
you
mother
moved.
moved.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
How's it been going with your mom? She's all right?
Not a problem.
Okay,
you
good.
guys have been bonding?
Well, when
Does
you
she
don't have a choice, you know.
Give you orders? Does she say make your bed?
Wow.
Like,
Well, what's the bondage
Listen,
situation?
I'm not 14 years old. You know,
Okay.
it's more recommendations than orders. at my age, you know?
Adam, Pantelis asked you a question.
You asked me how am I
yeah,
bonding with my mother.
Yeah, exactly. What's the bondage situation over there? Is it good, bad?
Well, we're civilized people. You know, it's called making arrangements between each other. You know.
You're hilarious.
Adam, wonderful.
So, Adam, you're in good spirits. I'm very happy that Adam the jailbird is in good spirits. And we're going to figure out a way, since you have Saturdays, like, I guess, free time, to get you in studio.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Do you have your weekend plans? You're just going to run errands, or what are you going to do? You have 4 hours. The world is your oyster.
You should
What's the
try
first
to
thing you're going to do?
bang.
Well, guys, if you guys have common sense, you know
No,
that.
we don't.
Well, I don't know if you know that. I have no car, hence going anywhere.
Takes
Let's
forever.
say at minimum 1 hour of travel
Well,
time. Right?
you
So
are
that gives me
more
like 1.5.
right
45 minutes
downtown.
each
You
way.
could be downtown in 5 minutes.
Do you have any brothels near your place?
Once again, the prime minister's
Never look-
mother's house. Hey!
Never looked,
That's a good one.
Bada bing.
That's a good one. But
never looked into it.
you should.
Especially if you like Cuban sandwiches.
Adam, have you heard what happened in Kentucky?
Oh, bro.
Can't say I have.
A guy live streamed murders.
Allegedly.
He shot a bunch of people and live streamed it. That's horrible.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I haven't verified.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
I
awful.
heard about what happened in Nashville 3 months ago or a couple months ago, but not this.
That was 2 weeks ago, but that's fine.
Adam,
Yeah,
Adam,
well,
Adam
I
lost
don't put a date next
track
to
of
things.
time
They-
now because
they-
he's always in the same room.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Guys, I use
Groundhog Day
normal
for
words.
Adam.
Those things freak me out so much. I don't keep a database on when this thing
That's
in
a
Nashville
good.
happened. You know,
That's
I
a
just,
good approach. You're right.
know.
You're absolutely right on that.
Yeah,
one.
and I'm going to tell you something. I found out today on the news. There have been 100, and we're in like the fourth month of the year, right? There have been, I think, 146. I don't remember what word the announcer used, but terrorist attacks, murders, brutalities, and we're in the fourth month. Isn't that crazy?
Terrorist
in-
attacks?
I think I
heard the
You
word
mean just
shooting.
homicides in general?
In the planet, like in the entire
In the U.S. Excuse me. In the U.S.
in the Earth or on the Earth?
Wait, in the United
In
States of
the
America,
US.
there has been
Yeah,
500
in that
terrorist
country.
attacks?
Terrorist attacks.
146 in the year 2023. That's what the
I don't
announcer
think
said.
that's
I didn't look
accurate.
into it.
Wait, in 1 year?
Terrorist attacks?
No, or terrorist threats.
Okay, no, okay. Everything, including everything to do with murders, like everything. Okay.
So that's
Somebody
not a
gets
terrorist
mass
attack.
shootings, murders, random shooting, anything shooting
Violent
related. Okay.
crimes.
I
So you're saying
included
violent
terrorists
crimes
because-
rather than terrorists, because terrorism is
Yeah,
like
Yeah, terrorism is only when
a
Arabs
bomb
do
going,
it.
a bomb going off at the Boston Marathon. That's a terrorist attack.
Yeah.
If it kills somebody, then it's part of it. Murder.
Or that
What?
guy
I mean,
it's
shooting
a form of
everybody in
murder.
Chicago. Anyway, that's
To me, in my book, it was only when Arabs commit crimes.
That's a good way of looking at things.
inappropriate. What? So speaking of Kentucky, I enjoyed some Kentucky Fried Chicken today.
How was it?
I
It
knew
was
you were going to say
finger
that.
licking good. And I will
I thought you
say,
were trying to watch your figure.
but the cheating is a little bit of the. I didn't have fries or anything. I literally only had
The fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
fried like the drumstick. But I was in the car and I didn't feel like going inside to stare at the menu and then order. So I said, let me park in the parking lot of KFC and look at the menu online and then decide and then go inside. I happened to look at the Skip the Dishes website to look at the menu, and they said that if I wanted delivery, I was in the KFC parking lot, it would take 60 minutes. Isn't that weird?
Wow.
But
You're a
the-
mess.
No, my phone geolocated my location and said it would take 60 minutes, but I'm in the parking lot.
I don't think it geolocated.
I don't think.
It said turn on location services.
Okay.
You want
Yeah,
delivery?
but did you put in the address of the KFC?
It gave me the address
pickup.
as delivery in 60 minutes to 5260.
I'm just gonna say this. You realize that the KFC is not delivering it to you from there, right? A driver has to
It's
go.
a third-party
I
company.
just found it
That's right.
interesting that that I was
Why?
actually in that parking lot and
Like if they were just bringing it outside, that would be weird. But this was because they're trying
because a
to.
driver has to show up at this
Yeah.
location
And
and
s-
walk it to me.
Yeah, and Skip the
I
Dishes
see.
doesn't have as many drivers as
Yeah,
Uber Eats.
Yeah.
Skip the Dishes is the secondary one.
Dude, do you know who's the best at customer service right now?
Who?
Canadoc.ca.
Hey, they're excellent.
They're excellent in medicinal cannabis.
Damn
Medicinal
right.
cannabis, Mr. Cannabis
Yeah.
consumer number one and cannabis consumer number two.
What do they got?
Well,
They got edibles.
I found out
They
about
got vape
edibles. I
pens.
did not know.
Gummies.
Gummies, all kinds
Yeah.
of shit that you
Chocolate.
can't get anywhere else. Chocolate, highest quality. The place is at Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu, so the delivery is quick, painless, and easy. If you get your medical card, and you could get that easily, they just call you. It's free, a consultation. It lasts about 10 minutes.
Guys,
And it's hold on, don't interrupt
it?
Adam 2 seconds.
Don't interrupt the ad, Adam.
It's THC and CBD, and on top of it, it's
your
all.
choice.
How do you call incognito mode?
Oh yeah, so it's all confidential.
It's all confidential.
So
That's what I was
Incognito
looking for.
mode.
So Adam, if you wanted to get yourself a medical cannabis card and then get yourself some medical cannabis, it will not only be confidential, but you could also file it on your taxes and get some money back because it's medicinal cannabis.
And unlike some ungrateful
Wow.
punks in our society, they respect our veterans
Yes.
because the veterans can just use their insurances directly, not pay out of pocket, and they'll just pay directly from what's it called, the Blue Helmets,
The Blue Cross, I think.
the Blue Cross. There you go,
So the veterans never have to pay. They
the
just
veterans
receive
never
their
have to
medical
pay.
cannabis.
straight to their door.
And we're talking vape pens. We're talking actual cannabis. We're talking a hash. What was that hash cookie that Mike's like? Mike's like the Mike likes the peanut. What the fucking peanut butter?
Oh,
was it?
peanut butter
brittle?
cups.
It was like made of hash or some shit.
Oh, wow.
So there's that. There's all kinds of amazing stuff. Live resin. They got stuff that normally you cannot get in Quebec. You cannot get that at the place that we have down the street. You can only get this on this site, canadoc.ca. Fans of the podcasts, intellectuals fans, Frenchcast fans, Pantelis podcast, 2 Drink Minimum fans. So go to them. It's a local company, and they get the highest quality, the quickest service, canadoc.ca. All confidential.
Canadoc.ca.
I'd like to ask a question if it's okay.
Yes, you
Yes,
may.
ask a question, Adam.
Edibles are different, by the
Have
way.
they-
They're
Love
awesome.
them. Love them.
Have they changed the law? Because I thought it was the government that has a monopoly on selling marijuana in this province. private people-
No.
It's not marijuana. It's
It's
cannabis.
not marijuana. It's medical
And
cannabis.
medical cannabis. And Adam, you're not listening. Not recreational, medical. Medical
And
I don't
cannabis.
know.
The,
I don't know what the rules entail.
And
I
there's
didn't know
no
that.
edibles at the other
The rules
stores.
are marijuana is no longer illegal in
Oh,
Canada.
you need a card. I get it.
Yeah, and the
they
card-
will not give you marijuana if you don't have a card to this place, this Canada place.
Exactly. And to get your card, it's simple, easy, and confidential. You just sign up. A nurse calls you. She makes sure that you're the real you. And you tell her why you need it. Are you anxious? Does your back hurt? Are you too tall? Are you too short? Are you a man? Are you a woman? Do you identify as a walrus? Doesn't matter.
So all the official forms will be taken care of.
And they take care of it in the back end. So the same day, you can start ordering
Wow.
online. It is
They
amazing.
don't
it is
say that
fast.
you need to go to a doctor?
No,
To
they
get an
call
evaluation?
you. No, they call you and do it. It takes under 10 minutes and you get your stuff, Adam. And especially for you, someone who's under house arrest, you get it delivered to you. So you never need to leave the house.
Wow.
I know.
Is
We're-
this company new?
Yeah, it's relatively new. It's a Quebec company. They've been around for a while. Actually, they're known in the community as like the leaders. Like the stuff they have is amazing. Like all the big cannabis consumers that I know, when they saw the list of the edibles, like cookies and all the stuff, the brand cookies, nugs, or they start losing their shit. They're like, get the fuck out of here! You normally can't get that shit in
So
Quebec.
connoisseur's choice.
Yeah, connoisseur's choice. Canadoc.ca. Pantelis Comedy is proud to partner with Canadoc.ca.
Damn
Did I
right.
hear right? They're in Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Are you
Nothing
going to
in
go
Montreal,
there in your
unfortunately.
4 hours
and
of
go
spare time?
break in. Yeah.
Someone wants to lend me a car, I suppose, but I won't make it by bus.
Even simpler, Adam. Just order online.
Well,
I love
you guys,
Hold on.
where-
How many
where did you
times did
guys
we
get
hold
this
on,
idea? I
Adam?
was a
Adam,
smoker.
Adam, how many
Don't
times did
smoke.
we?
Get the edibles or get the liquid that you put in your drink. There are many options. There's creams to put on your body, CBD if maybe you're hurting.
How many times did we say you can order online?
I said it many times. Our fans are smart enough to get it. Adam, not there yet.
Adam doesn't order
ahead,
online.
I'm
Adam
listening.
just gives money to people, anonymous people.
Yeah, Adam,
online.
you're the
I
online
do,
king.
but rarely.
Adam, pretend
you know?
this is an
Rarely-
Indian gentleman trying to seduce you.
I ordered
Twice a
records
month.
Online.
Twice a
Guys,
month,
I
rarely.
ordered records online. I ordered some CDs actually.
Records.
Okay.
Oh.
$199, like
Now,
or something. Okay.
you ordered CDs, which, by the way, it's fucking 2023. So from CDs, go to
20 years ago.
cbdcanadoc.ca.
Hey, do they still sell CDs online?
For Adam, yeah.
They have
Guys,
they have
there's
to
no
get
way.
rid of old
2004.
stock.
Adam, you popped it into your Discman.
Adam, what's
Oh,
that,
we're talking
that
about
singer he liked the
2004,
other day?
guys.
Remember, Adam is a big fan of.
We're talking about 2004, but
Lizzo.
you're the one buying CDs here.
You know who has a great voice? Miley Cyrus.
I love her.
I
smoker's
hope
voice.
so.
You're absolutely right.
Such a good singer.
I like her doing Metallica. Nothing else matters on Stern. It sounded great.
I feel like people forgot about how good of a singer she is.
Absolutely.
She's Dolly Parton's real protege.
You're
And
perfect description, by
Yeah.
the way.
We lost track of how good she is
Yeah.
because she went through the phase of I'm in the club with my J's on. So people took her more as a pop singer, right?
And she was
But
Hannah Montana.
Yeah,
and all
exactly.
that.
But they don't, she's probably one of the greatest singers ever.
Did she always
Really?
have a
Dude,
voice
she's
like
amazing.
that?
Her voice always been good. Now it's a bit
I'm talking
raspy.
about the
Well, her
raspiness.
father was a
The
singer, don't
raspiness has
forget,
not
guys.
been.
Didn't she get in trouble at some point because she was banging a bunch of black dudes and she
Or
thought she could say the N word?
Wrecking Ball, right?
Or was that a porn star?
Was that her? I don't think that was her.
No, it was a porn star,
you
I
guys
think.
hear what I just
Riley
said?
Reid.
Did I what, Adam?
Her father was also a musical artist.
Yeah.
Billy
Ray
Ray
Cyrus.
Cyrus.
Yeah, him and Lil Nas X went down together.
I'd like
Down
Adam
in the
to
car.
have the Billy Ray Cyrus old school haircut. Remember he had the mullet down to his. It's just
The
dumb.
the Malay.
That's dumb. But yeah, Miley Cyrus is very very. I like her voice as well. I like her.
I like Wrecking Ball.
I came in like a wreck.
Hold on, I'm gonna try and
better songs.
I'm gonna try and imitate her. I'm gonna try and imitate her.
Guys,
Hold on, Adam.
I wanted. Oh, sorry.
Gotta prepare the vocals.
Well, you do a great REM rendition.
That's me in the corner.
Yeah.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
That's keep going.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it would
I
be.
forgot the rest of the
Oh,
lyrics.
but you were there. You
I
hit
forgot
the note.
I did.
Yes,
Really?
that was wonderful.
Huh,
That's me
interesting.
in the closet.
Yeah, yeah.
That's me in the corner. You remember
Anthony
that?
Cumia's basement.
I was gonna say that. That's and have you heard this stuff? Like, look, everybody's gonna talk about what happened, but long story short, there Anthony is and Bill Burr have an issue because Anthony went to talk to him when he probably shouldn't and was tipsy.
Allegedly,
trying
we don't talk about
trying
these
to
things
bury the
around
hatchet.
here.
But
Well, there's enough documented evidence
yeah,
that it happened.
as an
okay.
old school listener, I want to today. It felt nostalgic for me because I heard all the original members, a lot of them from back in the glory days, talk about this incident. I heard Jim Norton's version, Anthony's version, Opie's version, and Sam Roberts' version, Club Soda Kenny's version, and it felt for a moment like I was listening to the old lineup of a band I loved because everyone was making points. It was really, really.
Do you want to hear something fucked up? I just realized.
Yes.
So Opie and Anthony was, it was the reason for many things. It was offshoots. You could count Joe Rogan. We talked
Yeah.
about it. All these other podcasts, Legion of Skanks, right
Like a
off
tree.
Compound
Look at
Media.
it as a family tree kind of
Two
thing.
Drink Minimum started on Compound Media.
Yeah.
This show is an offshoot of Two Drink Minimum, which is where I came up with the idea for the Intellectuals. So technically, the Intellectuals is in the Opie and Anthony extended universe.
Right.
That's
That's
how
amazing.
That's how far from grace that show has fallen.
Love it.
By the way, I have a remix of Eminem's "Clean Out My Closet" because we were talking about songs.
Oh, fuck.
Remember that
This
song?
is the Closeted Homosexual remix of "Clean Out My Closet."
We're looking at it. It's fine.
Give me a beat.
Where's your snare?
Where's my snare? Where's the snare in my headphones? I'm sorry, Mama.
I hate this.
I never meant to hurt you,
Fuck, this is bad.
but tonight I'm cleaning out my anus.
Is that you just changed one word to anus
Yep.
and you thought, ladies and gentlemen, the comedy stylings of plywood.
Hey, speaking of which, that fundraiser benefit, Poseidon had a great set.
I hope so.
He got a slow clap.
Yes.
Because all the people clapping are slow.
But some people didn't show up because of the blackout, which was fair enough. I was
Well, you
without
should have
power
told them
for-
that there was any black people there and they would have come. These wops, bro.
But it was a lot of fun. I was on.
Yeah, he was in the moment. He was confident. It was great.
I felt good. Gave me confidence.
Good.
Yeah. I was just upset the next day that. Anyways, I'm not.
Well,
gonna
some
repeat
people
guys are
it.
didn't-
great at
I was
podcasting.
freezing. I was freezing, and I some people
It
didn't.
wasn't that cold.
For you, I had no power, so I was in the
Yes, that's
blackout.
true.
I was the power outage was
I
freezing.
love how he just told someone that had no electricity. Yeah, bro, it was not cold.
yeah, did you
Why don't you put the heat on?
yeah, exactly.
I thought he was saying because I'm fat.
Do you know what I mean? Think about that. I think 3 days of something like that, people would start fighting and killing each other.
100%. Dude,
100%. Some
the
places-
day after it happened, the day after,
Yeah.
it hasn't even been 12 hours.
Yeah.
I went to Rockland. I needed something.
Some-
so I said, you know what? I'll take a piss
It was
while
full.
I'm
People
here.
were plugging in their phones.
People were lying down the floor. There was entire
Yeah.
Arab families on the floor
I went there to
screaming,
charge my
charging.
phone.
And I'm like, guys, it's been 12 hours. Why are you acting like Ukrainian refugees, bro?
Yeah.
It's been 12 hours. You have no
Yeah.
decency.
Yeah.
You have no dignity left. And then I go to the bathroom. Okay, I want to take a piss. And there was a guy showering, washing his balls in his armpits.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm done.
Well,
I'm
there's
done.
there's community
Because
centers.
everything,
People didn't-
everything is hyper dramatized
family.
nowadays. So
And
a
also,
little.
why are they plugging in? Like, it's like my Instagram, my Instagram. Bro, everyone doesn't have power. What are you going to say on Instagram?
Yeah,
You live 3 blocks away. Go home.
I went to
Maybe that's how he finds out if the power comes back on.
So insane. bro.
But what was I gonna say? Yeah, it was kind of nuts. But some places it doesn't even take 3 days. Some places it took shorter. Like today's list. It's about blackouts.
How does he fuck up? Somebody comment on this. How does he fuck up?
Segways?
Segue into the top 5 all the time, even now after it's been so
Yeah,
often.
he had so many beautiful opportunities to just throw it and swish.
Yeah.
But he hit the backboard, the rim.
It's okay.
But it's there.
But it went in. It went in eventually
in.
after 8 throws.
Yeah.
We had a blackout in Montreal because of the ice storm. The ice storm of
for
April
my-
2023.
For 3 days, 2 days.
And
a lot of people were
2-3
affected.
days. A bunch of branches fell on electricity lines.
Yeah.
People panicked at Rockland, like we said.
Yeah.
And
Rockland is a
Just
mall.
bring the list up so we can.
Yeah, go ahead.
and we also had another blackout in 1998.
Wait,
I just-
yeah,
What is
remember
he
that?
talking? Just
no, it's
bring the
true.
list up. Yeah.
He's right. We had a big one in 1998.
Yeah.
That was awful.
all right. Today's list.
Today's top 5.5 blacks.
Blackouts.
It says top 5.5
Michael
blackouts.
Jordan. No, who's
Power outages. How about that?
Okay.
Top 5.5 power outages. Blackout. Yeah, top 5.5 power outages.
Yeah, we should have. You know what? We should have seen this coming.
Yeah.
We should have seen this coming, like Hydro Quebec.
Yeah. Hey.
Number 5. Now this one might surprise you.
Number 5.
Prepare.
Quebec, 1989.
All right, so for those of you who don't know, in Quebec, not only did we have one now in April 2023, but we had one in January of 1998 where there was a huge ice storm and nobody had electricity for 5 days. People died. It was kind of
That's 1998. But now in
Yeah.
We're talking about 89
1989,
now.
But
the
now
reason this one is specific, go ahead.
Yeah, 1989, the one that people forget is there was a giant solar flare that attacked the planet Earth. But the planet Earth has a defense mechanism called, what's it called?
The ozone layer.
There you go.
Here, in 1989, geomagnetic storm
Yes.
occurred as part of a severe to extreme solar storms. It caused a 9-hour outage of Hydro-Quebec's electricity transmission system.
What is this liberal propaganda,
and,
bro? They fucked up. That's all it was.
But
It was a
basically, it
mistake.
didn't come from rain or weather or cold.
Yeah.
It came from the sun.
Came
That's what
from the
makes
sun.
it rare.
Bro, the sun attacked Quebec.
Yeah,
bro.
that's it. That's yeah.
liberal propaganda.
sun win
Everyone
or-
knows that these
Yeah, the
communists
sun
hate
always
the
wins.
sun.
The sun always wins. So yeah, that was kind of weird because it happened very
Yeah, and nobody talks about it. How long did it last?
8 hours.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, but it's
wouldn't
rare
even talk
because it
about it.
came from the sun. That's all. That's the only reason it's on
Well,
that
doesn't
list.
everything come from the sun? I mean, the sun. I mean, this podcast is brought to you by the sun because without it, we'd all be dead.
Yes,
true.
but I mean, I don't know how many outages the sun. Well, maybe the sun.
Well,
Wiped out the entire planet,
hold on,
for all
hold
we
on.
know.
Technically, you can argue that the sun even caused this year's ice storm because it wasn't warm enough and it rained hail and shit and everything froze over. So technically,
This year it was caused by a son of a bitch in charge of our electricity company.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
all right, number
excellent.
4, numero cuatro,
All right.
motherfuckers. Sorry, I'm tired. I'm blabbering.
Number 4, New York City, 1977.
All right, you take it from
All
here.
right,
please.
so New York City, 1977. The reason this one's on the list, it was New York. All the 5 boroughs. We're talking New York, not just Manhattan. Was also going.
the 5 boroughs with the 5
Bronx,
families.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, exactly.
That's Staten Island.
Was
Adam, what the fuck
no,
did you say?
he named them Brooklyn, Queens, Staten
I
Island.
know the boroughs of New York. Yeah.
Hold on. Let him say the boroughs and then you can continue. Adam, go ahead.
Manhattan, the Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan.
You said-
sorry, I
you
said
started with
Staten
Manhattan.
Island. I missed one. It'll come to me, but
Where
Okay,
Eddie
that's
Murphy,
sort of
yeah, where
funny.
Eddie Murphy's wife is from, Queens.
Oh, Queens. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Well,
It's okay. We got it for you. We
So-
tagged, buddy. We're a team.
4 out of 5 ain't bad though.
So it
what she
happened.
said.
It happened over the course of a few days in July. The financial.
What was the
crisis-
cause of it?
They believe.
Terrorism.
I believe it was the heat. It was the generators over something. Jesus.
Overheated?
Yeah. Anyway, what happened there is.
But hold on, they're running the entirety of New York City off of generators, bro. Is that what you're saying?
No, shit. That's the
Could
only
you
thing I don't
imagine?
have is I have
We'll
so
run out
much
of gas.
information here except the cause. Can you quickly look at the cause? What caused it? Jesus.
It was just power outage. It's basically
Power
they
outage,
get
yeah.
blown out. They overheat
Okay.
because it was a heat wave.
It was on July 13th and 14th, 1977. Blackout was fucking anyway. So
Oh, is
what
that
happened
the
there
official
is,
statement?
is people were were looting.
Oh yeah. Which people?
So there was looting happening.
Hold on, who was looting?
Who was looting?
New Yorkers.
Okay.
New Yorkers were looting.
Some people would shorten that and just call them looters.
Looting and vandalism were widespread
You
in
can
New
shorten
York,
that too.
hitting 31 different neighborhoods. Possibly the hardest hit were Crown Heights
Okay.
in Brooklyn, where 75 stores on a 5-block stretch were looted and damaged.
By
In
who?
Bushwick, where arson was rampant, with some 25 fires still burning the next morning.
How many people were arrested?
At one point, 2 blocks, 4,500 people arrested. And
How
How
many?
many?
4,500
No
people.
way.
Christ.
Oh,
So
no,
you know who?
Oh, no, wait a second.
They were arrested. It's not a mystery. I don't understand.
Yeah, who were these people?
Wait a second. Am I...
Do you have all their names? I'm not going to invite them. They're gonna
yeah,
be
so
looting.
they... And 900...
It's the first part of the word blackout.
And 900
I think you're looking for.
Cops were 500,
Puerto Ricans, right?
4,500 looters arrested and 550 cops injured. That was 1977 New York City.
Bro, the power went out for one day.
Yeah, for one night.
Yeah, I saw it here in Rockland. So you give 5 days like
Yeah.
that, they're going to be eating each other
Forget
here.
it. Forget it. Forget
Sharia
it.
law.
Forget it.
So I
bro.
don't remember what the cause was, but that's it. So that's the New York City Manhattan one with all
The cause was poverty.
No, the cause was heat. It overheated.
No, I know. I'm
Yeah.
just I like busting his
It
balls
was,
because
yeah.
I like
You like me panicking, looking at my phone,
Yeah,
trying to
it-
come
I don't
out
know,
with
it
words.
entertains me.
Yeah, it's great. You like to see me
What's next
squirm.
on your list?
Next. Look at all these papers you made me go through, you bastard.
Number 3, Northeast Blackout, 2003.
Now, I was part of that one.
Okay.
And I had the...
So
you caused
looted.
this.
You looted in this one. Finally, the truth comes out.
I think there was minimal...
Because I
loot.
want to find one looter, and no one ever admits to looting, and finally someone's doing it. Okay, so
I-
in 2003 you were looting.
I didn't really steal anything.
That's a shame.
But
That's a lot.
I got to see Times Square lights off. That's a cool thing to see.
That's a terrible thing to say.
That you never... I mean, things you don't see every day. It was just interesting to see Times Square with the lights off. That's all. But that East Coast, that affected the whole East Coast,
Like Vermont.
Connecticut, Boston, Michigan,
Rhode Island.
Isn't Connecticut?
Connecticut. Yeah,
Connecticut.
It was. It affected a lot of places. And excuse me, let me.
What about Plattsburgh? Is Plattsburgh a state or no?
Plattsburgh is
It's
down-
a
just
place.
down.
It's a
Yeah.
city in upstate New York.
Over 50 million people suffered through a heat wave without electricity.
Hold on, 50 million people died?
Again- No,
In
suffered.
2000, yeah,
So again, basically lost power. So again, heat wave.
yeah,
Listen to the theme here.
yeah.
Heat.
What was interesting about that is they couldn't take the subway
Heat. Why are you laughing?
as a
I
wrestling
saw
term.
what he mouthed.
What? Oh, I didn't see. I
No,
was
don't
looking.
worry about it.
So it looked like people couldn't take the subway to
You're
work.
terrible, bro.
They were walking over the Brooklyn Bridge.
Heat.
Okay. Oh, he's saying something after that in Greek or something.
No,
I don't know.
I'm heat.
Oh, I got it.
Heisenberg.
So yeah, people had to walk to work, and it was nuts. It was affected by a lot of people.
Well,
were
that
affected by it.
sucks.
Yeah, well, they're good though. It was just power that was out.
Yeah, power outage.
People were volunteering.
Was there
giving
any
water.
looting that year?
Yeah, very minimal, but people
Interesting.
were handing out free water to everyone, and it lasted a couple of days. And
the fuck was that?
that was my battery or something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. I thought that was
Adam is still here. Sorry, Adam.
I am. Yeah.
Did you go to? Yeah.
What's next on your list?
All right, numero dos.
But I gotta go soon. I mean, if you guys just started sooner,
No, stick around.
Number
I'll give you
2,
another 5 minutes, all right?
2013 Typhoon Yolanda in the Filipinos.
So there was a typhoon Yolanda.
Yolanda.
No, sorry. There was a typhoon called Yolanda.
Yolanda.
And basically it demolished
Ooh-wee,
the entire
baby.
Southeast Asia.
Ooh-wee, Yolanda.
And the
Oh,
Philippines.
is that what caused that? That's why now they're like that.
What caused it?
It was a typhoon, Yolanda.
called
apparently.
Yolanda.
I had no idea. Thank you for bringing this. I was
Which is
always
an
wondering why it's like that.
That
It's
is
an
a
interesting
giant
name.
tidal wave. That is a giant tidal wave.
God damn it, bro.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
I like being educated on the show.
So Now here's what I understand. 60 million people were left out of electricity. Vietnam was affected. Other countries,
But don't talk about now. Like what happened
Southeast
then?
China. Yeah. So basically, now I couldn't find how long the blackout lasted, but it's the longest blackout in history.
Yeah, it's still going.
Now, I guess he's right almost.
It says that 6.3 billion hours worth of electricity
Was affected.
was
That was how
affected.
long?
And counting.
How long the lights? There was no electricity.
But
That's how you couldn't.
But I don't understand what
Is that-
what does that mean? 6.3. But like, does that mean like a year, 2
Arbitrary
years?
numbers.
Is that weeks?
Like I couldn't find.
So that many hours equates to how many?
I think they put that because I
weeks.
think there, like you said, there's still no
Yeah,
electricity.
he couldn't find a
Places,
source.
yeah.
We couldn't even find another source to
Okay,
say
nothing,
it was
just-
off for 3 weeks.
Every other blackout says how long it lasted.
Yeah, from
In
July
a day,
5th to the 25th.
How many
Yeah.
hours?
This one just
the
says
day.
ongoing.
Just says
This one
hours.
just says 6.3 billion hours. What
And
the fuck
counting.
does that mean,
Yeah,
bro?
you're right. It was very strange.
You
Very
can't
strange.
find a time frame.
What about Philippedia? Did you look into?
Philopedia.
I don't know. It's been out of service since
Ah.
2013.
Might be.
All right, moving
yeah.
on to the next one.
Now this one is the number one, but no contest.
Number 1. July 2012. India mismanaged their power grid.
Now,
Now, here's what I would like to say. I feel like this power outage didn't really affect people's way they live.
really?
It affected the way Adam lives.
Now,
They
how many
scammed the
people?
shit out of
You want to
Adam.
take a guess? You want to take a guess, Pantelis, as to how many people were affected by this?
a billion.
620 million.
I was close though.
Yeah, you were close.
620 million
620 million.
affected by this power outage.
But did it really affect them though?
Yes, because the industry where stuff is being made, that is what affected us
Hold
as
on,
well.
hold on. It affected the factories
The factory
and the company. But I'm talking about did it really affect
the people and how
620
they
million
live,
people?
you mean?
Mumbai,
They
New
say-
Delhi, Leicester's Delhi, all affected.
Yeah,
Old Delhi.
Yeah.
high demand from industry, homes, and offices was blamed for overwhelming the grid. So the factory workers were working so much that that's what caused it.
It's overwhelming.
They were
They were overwhelmed. This is too much for me.
overworked.
And they were.
This is too much for me. I can't.
That's not.
No, that was the workers.
inappropriate. That's
The power grid was like, there's too many Indians.
Why is it inappropriate to do
I'm
an
just
Indian
saying.
accent? Oh,
Yeah, well,
confused.
because that's what happened to
India.
Apu from
No,
Hank
no, no, no,
Azaria.
no. Indian accent is awesome. Everybody loves the Indian accent.
Everyone loves the Indian
It's a
accent.
beloved accent.
Oh,
You
what
like
ab-
hearing it. It's not like a
Oh,
Russian
okay.
accent where you like people
The
are like,
tragedy
ooh.
happened in the
Here's a
Philippines,
question:
right?
if you compliment a race, is that racist?
It's about how
Absolutely.
fast were they going?
No,
It's
like
just
if-
positive racism.
Like if somebody says best workers in a kitchen, Mexican by far.
Yeah, positive racism.
That's a lie.
That's
though.
positive racism.
Positive racism.
No. Hold on.
Let's bring positivity
hold on.
back to racism.
What do you mean Mexicans? But what are they doing? Because everyone has a good thing.
I'm saying when I've
I don't know
heard,
if they're the
I've
best.
heard
They're
kitchen.
good,
I've
though.
heard these words said to me. Is what I'm saying.
They're good.
And
Sri
is that-
Lankans are good in
that
the
a-
kitchen.
Yeah, but is that? But what you just said, Sri Lankans
They
are
have
good
high
in the
heat
kitchen.
resistance.
Is
Yeah.
that?
It's accurate.
It's an appropriate.
Greeks are good
is
at
it
the front of the house.
Inappropriate to say or no?
No, it's the truth.
So
Greeks
it's not
are-
racial.
No. Racial
Oh.
would be Greeks should only work in restaurants.
Got it.
Then it gets
Yeah,
racist.
there
But
you
Where,
if
go.
where does it get
Greeks
racist?
are Greeks. No, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of racist.
That's what
But
he's
if you say
explaining.
Greeks are good at having restaurants, that's not a racist thing. That's an actual factual statement. 82% of the restaurants in Montreal, even if they're not Greek, they're owned by Greeks in Montreal. So clearly, the Greeks are doing something right.
Wow.
So yeah. But if you say
Crazy,
Greeks
82%.
belong only in restaurants, then it starts getting racial.
So how about saying Mexicans are hard workers?
That's fine.
Correct.
Now, if you go Mexicans are lazy, then that's not fine.
Got it.
Yeah,
All right. So and
it's true.
the half for the top 5 blackouts.
The half. Guido on numerous occasions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sadly, yeah.
Your most famous one is the one.
I don't
where-
remember.
When you,
where-
the funniest one is when you blacked out and fucked Adam.
yeah, you remember that?
Adam, you remember
don't
that?
remember any of it.
Adam, you remember that? Oh,
Do you remember that, Adam?
Can't say no.
You were blacked out.
No.
too?
So you were, yeah. He stole the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah. That's
the most famous one is the recent one where you fucking fucked up your tooth.
Oh, that's actually a pass out more than a blackout. Blackouts.
Blackout? You mean like you drank too much? type
Like
of shit?
yeah, and
Probably wondering how I
then
got here.
hours
I mean,
have gone
isn't-
by,
hold on.
and you wake up and you don't know.
If you even if you pass out, didn't you kind of black out as well for like very temporarily?
Yes, very short period of time. I'm talking hours. That's the blackout. I don't know. What the.
Well, you
definition-
woke up in an ambulance, so you were probably found hours
No, that
after.
was more of a pass out than a.
Oh, when
I'm-
you fell face
I'm-
first?
Whatever. Yeah. I remember
I
that.
remember that, yeah.
That's only happened to me twice. That was so weird.
Did you check your iron levels?
Well, they did. I went to the hospital. But
You
that
mean
was-
iron?
Iron.
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 No, iron.
Poland.
Iron.
Poland.
No,
Yeah.
it's iron.
Iron.
It's not iron.
Iron Chef or Iron
It's
Chef?
not iron.
Bro, it's not a country. It's not Iran.
No, it's iron.
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 Who's the
Iron.
Iron Sheik?
Iron Sheik.
Iron Sheik.
No, it's not
or-
Iron Sheik.
Iron Sheik. Iron
It's
Sheik.
Iron Sheik.
Iron.
Yeah.
What
Iron.
about this
Like
name?
Byron.
Yeah.
Or what
iron.
about the name A?
You've never heard anyone say iron.
R-O-N.
I have, but I always
Iron.
just said iron.
Why?
I don't know. I like
Yeah,
pronouncing
first of all,
it.
you never run. What do you mean iron? It's not even true. It's not even true.
Sure, I don't run.
Yeah.
What about this name?
So, guys, I appreciate that you guys
Aaron!
having me on the show, but it's
Aaron?
10:40.
All right.
Adam,
it's
always
past
a pleasure,
time.
Adam.
Later, Adam.
Peace.
Be safe, Adam.
Take care, guys. Bye.
That's Aaron.
No, that's Adam.
No, Aaron.
That's Aaron. Aaron.
Aaron.
Aaron. A-Rod.
Aran.
Your Rod.
Haram.
Haram.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hey, Haram lined up with Easter. Not Haram. Fuck. What's the
Ramadan.
Ramadan lined up with Easter.
And Passover.
Yeah.
Yeah. A
What
lot
does
of
that mean?
a
Is
lot
that
of
the end of the world?
a lot of lambs were
It
slaughtered
means,
this
it means
past
we're
week.
teaming up. We're teaming up,
No, we're not.
Muslims and Christians, and we're fighting the new one world religion, the WEF, with their one world religion views.
The WW what?
Have you seen this guy recently? How he dresses like a Power Ranger?
Are you
That's
saying
not recent,
World
that's-
Economic?
Oh, we've already made that joke.
Huh? When?
When he dressed like a fucking villain from the Power Rangers.
Are you saying the
Oh.
Pope with his jacket?
No, he's talking
I
about
never heard that.
Klaus Schwab.
Yeah.
Oh, Charles Schwab at the World Economic Forum.
Yeah, dude. Like, but he has like this pendant. Anyways,
I didn't
Yeah,
see
but this
why.
has been, look, we made fun of this a year ago.
I didn't know he dressed, but I didn't know. It was news to me recently.
It wasn't because you
'Cause
were
I've
part of the
only-
making fun of him.
Oh, but I thought he just dressed up in suits.
No, we made
I've only
fun
seen
of
him
him
in
dressed
suits.
like that. It's just like a supervillain. We made fun of him already.
Oh, because I've only seen videos with him in suits.
No, you've seen him like that because together we've made fun of him.
Oh, well, then I've completely forgotten.
Oh, there you go.
Together forever and ever before. Yeah.
Speaking of the New World Order,
This week's top five. Imagine.
did you guys see? Have
Have
you guys been seeing what's been happening in France?
France being France.
Dude,
It's
France
la
is on
France.
fire.
But it always is every couple of
It
years.
is.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe, la France?
But they invaded the BlackRock headquarters.
What?
Millions of people are protesting.
What
because,
headquarters?
BlackRock. It's a company that owns a bunch of companies, including CNN.
Shut your mouth. Shut your fucking whore mouth. You never mention BlackRock again.
And yeah, basically, because they increased the retirement age from 62 to 64.
What? 60 to 67?
From 62 to 64.
Okay.
And
Is that true or is it 65 to 67?
No, it's true. 62 to 64. And that was like, people are saying it's because of that, but it was like the straw that broke the camel's back, basically. And
Yeah,
they were
okay.
really
It was
pissed.
the end of the...
And everyone
That's
is
a bit of a
rioting.
racial- okay.
Firefighters, people, the garbage men aren't doing their job, and no one is
Oh,
working.
so there's garbage everywhere now.
It's a shit show.
Yeah, the whole country is acting. The whole country is acting like they're a bunch of Frenchmen.
Oh, man.
Garbage everywhere. They're setting shit on fire. It's just nuts. Pandemonium. Millions of people on the streets. I think the metro isn't even working. Their subway system isn't even working.
I love the subway.
Where do you get the baguette?
No baguettes, bro.
No baguette?
No.
What about the Eiffel Tower?
The Eiffel Tower was very quiet. There's not too many people
How
around.
about the Louis Vuitton store? Did they loot it?
Oh, that's still
probably.
booming, baby. We're selling bags like they're going out of style.
And yeah, it's nuts. They invaded BlackRock HQ. Apparently, they couldn't get to the other floors because of security and shit. But they occupied it for like a little bit. I don't know if it's still occupied.
Anybody die?
Maybe, I don't know. I haven't checked the numbers.
Is this
But-
in different cities in France?
No, this is in Paris.
Okay, just Paris.
Just
Okay,
Paris,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
They were rioting in Marseille, but it was soccer related.
Yeah, in Marseille it was soccer. They were hooligans there. It's different. Okay.
Yeah, well, but the media is not talking about it.
It's wild.
The media is not talking about
Well,
it.
they're
media's
talking about a bit. That's how you know about it.
I found it on TikTok.
Oh, that's your
A
media.
lot of people get their news from TikTok.
Well, dude,
I get my news from Al Jazeera.
maybe that's why they're trying to ban TikTok, bro. They
So
can't
you
control
Because they
you don't
influence. They're
find out what's
influence.
happening
because it's an algorithm.
Yeah. Everything's an algorithm.
Like, because you type in France on
France.
Instagram, France, you get like France, like le paysage, right?
to bring you back for a second to the old days, the glory days of Opie and Anthony, just to show you
Yes.
how primitive Google was. They would make the O&A army, whatever stupid shit they were talking about that day, they were ordered to go Google bomb. So that, the Google trends, they would say stupid shit like Bobo or whatever, or Hillary Clinton's tits or whatever would be #1 on the Google trends. They would actually be able to affect it. So
The trend, yeah.
that technology was primitive back then. That you could, so we
Well,
would
it's not that
laugh.
it was printed. It's that there wasn't a lot of people on it. So
Yeah,
you
Corey Feldman's an idiot is trending at #5 because O&A fans because they instructed them to do it. It was very weird, very easy to do, and even that influenced then. Imagine how advanced it became now.
Well, now Google,
Google.
it doesn't really work that way anymore. I think
I
they
don't know
kind of
how it
control it more.
Sure, it does. Yeah, it does.
Mm,
No,
what do
I
you
mean,
think?
Me?
Yeah.
but they
I don't.
control it. Only they. And the whole word algorithm. I'm so fed up of it. Remember algorithm pharma, where you used to go do medical tests?
Yeah, now because I guess they got in trouble for some shit. Now it's called Alta Science.
But it's just funny that that's the only other time I heard that word, and now it's like a word in our everyday lives. But
Al Jazeera.
yeah, that's
Al
another
Hilal.
word. Yeah, that's
Al Qaeda.
Al Qaeda is another one.
Fuck.
Al Qaeda.
Again.
Let's do different owls.
ISIS.
Oh, fuck you, stupid.
Alpacas.
Al Pacino.
Al Van Hoot.
Al Fuego.
Doge. Doge. I knew he was gonna go there.
Yeah, did you see the?
No, that one's
did you see
an
the
old
Twitter
school
thing?
word. What Twitter thing?
They changed the icon of Twitter
Yeah, I saw it.
to Doge, and if you look at it, it no longer says Twitter. It says Titter.
No way.
Wait, this
Yeah,
is an
that's
official
funny.
Twitter change or just a
Yeah,
temporary?
official. He's just fucking around.
Let me see.
Elon Musk can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah, he doesn't care. Like it's my company. It's Titter now.
What happened with this? Is
Speaking
speaking
of-
about Trump and on his truth thing? His truth thing died.
Trump's going to jail.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. You know who else is going to jail? If 5 people at the gay pride parade in Australia
What?
are upset, they will get the police called on them.
Why?
Have you seen this?
What?
So in Australia, they're launching the credit score program.
What? Social credit?
Social credit.
Are you serious?
Well, they're testing it. They tried it once already in the past. Now they're trying it again at the Mardi Gras gay pride parade in
I will say
Australia.
it one more time. People got mad last time, but I'm just gonna say it. Fuck Australia.
I thought you were gonna go.
I-
Gays too.
You bastard.
I say that's a little inappropriate there, J.
That's crazy. They're down for social credit.
So
That's
here's the thing,
insane.
but
Social
nobody's
credit is
paying
scary.
attention.
That's people are just
that's
having.
Orwellian shit.
Oh man, have you seen that movie called In Time?
Well,
With
yeah.
It's like that with Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake.
And
Yeah.
it's also like that show Black Mirror.
It's exactly like that show Black Mirror.
Oh my god, that's scary.
no one's paying attention to this.
I
So
don't like
it's gonna
that.
it's gonna track facial expressions. So it's gonna know when you're upset, surprised, shocked.
I want to be a hermit. I want to be a hermit.
And if you are at this gay pride parade and you are upset, you get a bad score.
I'm fairly certain you misunderstood. That's too crazy. That's an absurd thing.
If you're a group of 5, let's say as an example, and you're all mad, then they send out police right away. Apparently,
That is lunatic shit. So what if you're mad because the guys aren't hot enough for you? You're gonna get beaten.
and will they do
Yeah.
it in Mykonos
like in the old
as well?
days. What?
At Mykonos, isn't that the
I
gayest
don't-
place on earth?
I don't think they have.
So you're
The
not
infrastructure.
allowed to have emotions. You're not allowed to be sad anymore. You're not allowed to be
Nope.
mad. That's
You have to be happy at all
lunatic shit.
times.
Are they- wait,
1984. Remember
I
when I
feel
was
like-
saying 1984 and everyone was making fun of me?
Yes, I
Are they
remember.
testing this, or is it?
They're testing it, but they're running it. But the thing is, it's already live in China. This already happens in China.
Yeah,
And
but
we don't-
China's China. You can't tell if they're upset or not.
Oh, hey. No, what you mean is like in the old days when people would just have lives online in computers, going to internet cafes, staying there for hours, or overplaying a game and just being.
Wait,
This
what?
is the extension of that.
No,
Remember those days when
No,
people?
no, this is the extension of government overreach.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the extension of the government being like, yo, these people keep protesting. They realize that we steal their money and we just fund our trips. They realize that these carbon taxes are bullshit. We need to monitor them slowly, start jailing the loud ones so they can fuck off.
Yeah. How crazy is that?
Yep. It's completely insane. But
imagine-
Australia, I've been saying for a long time, Australia is always up to shit like this. They love being told what to do.
Do you know what worries me about that? Is that Canada, because Australia is part of the 5 countries, the 5 Commonwealth countries. Australia, UK, Canada. Is US Commonwealth? Yeah.
No.
No, of
The
course
Queen's
not.
not on the money.
no,
there.
Yeah,
New
they
Ze-
fucking killed
New
the
Zealand.
English.
So New Zealand, Australia, Canada, UK. Who else
the,
is Commonwealth?
the
The
islands. there?
British Virgin Islands.
Yeah. Bahamas and all
No,
that
but
stuff.
US is Commonwealth.
Turks and
No,
Caicos.
it's not.
US is not.
It's not.
Oh, it's not.
How could you even think that?
Oh, you're right.
The
No,
reason
you're
the
right.
US
Sorry.
exists
Yeah,
is
yeah,
because
yeah.
they
No,
pulled
no,
a
no.
finger to the
Sorry,
British.
yeah. So it's some southern isles in South America or some type of shit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Central. Yeah.
So whatever starts in Australia, I'm worried
There's
about
47 Commonwealth countries.
it. Oh, there is.
Oh, yeah. All the ones that have the Union Jack on it.
The what?
No, that's not true.
Yeah, it's
What
true.
union? What's the Union Jack?
All the ones that have the Union Jack on it.
Oh, you're talking about the British flag.
Yeah, it's on all
why
the
did-
Commonwealth.
I thought you meant. I'm sorry.
It's
Well,
all,
Canada doesn't
Yeah,
have.
okay. I don't know if they all do because Nigeria doesn't, and it's
India's
Commonwealth.
Commonwealth. They're all.
I'm saying I'm not saying only countries
yeah.
that have the Union Jack. I'm saying
But-
all the countries that have the Union Jack
Correct.
on it are
Yeah.
part of the
New
Commonwealth.
Zealand. Well, we don't. But also,
Okay,
those-
you're not
No,
listening to
you're
what I'm
right.
saying.
You're right.
Not
Absolutely right.
every country that's in the Commonwealth has the Union. What I'm saying is that every country that has the Union Jack is also in the Commonwealth.
Yes. I wonder.
All men are not gay, but there are gays
but
who are
what
men.
about the? I wonder if
There are?
Is this money will be affected by the switch of the monarch? Like,
What?
do they have the queen on their money?
Commonwealth? Yeah, Commonwealth all have the Queen on their money.
Interesting.
But this is worrisome, bro. This is very worrisome because whatever usually starts in Australia usually comes here too.
Plastic money
In Canada.
started in
Insane.
Australia before it came here.
By the way, the whole digital currency thing that we have to move to digital, people are so stupid that they're pushing for that. A lesson should have been the blackout last week.
Yep.
How many people were trying to eat and they were going to the supermarket and they go, sorry, dude, we have a power but no internet. So
We have to take cash only. Oh,
I had cash on me.
You're absolutely
Me
right
too. I
about
had cash
that.
on me too. But it's just I'm looking at how dumb people are. Like, but I don't understand. It's like, well, that's why you can't rely because imagine there's no blackout, but the government decides you were a little too sad at the protest.
Or
You were a little
imagine-
too sad at the gay pride parade.
You know-
you can't shop today. Don't let them do that to you.
You know how they
You
want to do
always
the.
need cash. Always need cash.
You know how they want to do the
Emergencies.
15-minute
No
cities?
electricity, then it's over.
15-minute city is also very scary.
You know how they want to do the 15-minute cities? What if they want to do the 15-minute cities so they see?
I'm sorry. What is a 15-minute city? I don't know.
We're gonna get to it in a second, but like they see a problem rising at one of these 15-minute cities, right? This sector.
Yeah.
They could just be like, "Fuck this sector."
Well, the whole point of 15-minute city is to lock you into your 15-minute city.
Yeah.
So you need credentials. So, for example, let's say Ville Saint Laurent, Guido.
Yes.
That will be a 15-minute city.
Yeah.
They'll have gates around, people standing guard. So everything in that you need is within 15-minute distance of you. So supermarket. So you have no reason to be out of your town. Everything you could possibly want is in there. So in order for you to leave Saint Laurent and go to downtown, let's say, you would have to have documentation as to why you need to go downtown.
I've
That's
seen this.
not nice.
There was
when
a,
is this starting?
Well, it depends on what people are trying it around the world. In China, they're hardcore. They have cards to scan in. Peter Bowen sent me a
So
video.
you don't have the freedom to just go
Nope.
do what you want.
Nope.
I want to go to Mount Royal.
Not
walk
everywhere
around.
in China, but where they're trying it right now, they have those 15.
You know,
If you want to go to
the-
Mount Royal, walk around, you'd have to show paper.
Theoretically, that's what's going to end
No,
up.
how it would work is now it's like with a pass. So kind of like the Opus card. You have to have a pass, and then if you
So you
get
have to have a
denied,
reason why you're going.
if you get denied, you get denied.
Yeah, some countries have that with too much traffic.
it's probably
You
gonna be
have
a
your
so-
car driving on this highway on certain days.
Exactly, like in downtown Athens, depending on the day, your license plate, if it's basically if it's pair or impair numbers,
Yeah.
you can go on specific days. So if your number ends in a 2, Wednesdays. If your number ends in a 1,
Or you get a
you're
ticket,
there
you get a
Thursday,
fine.
or you get a
'cause
fine. Yeah, you
wow,
can't park
The
look at
way
that.
I think this is
but
going
you're
to
still
work.
allowed to go wherever you want.
Yeah.
You just can't park your car there.
Right.
Whereas what we're talking about 15-minute cities is you're
extreme of
eventually
that.
extreme. You
Yeah.
have everything in your borough. Why would you want to leave?
But think about this. I think it's all going to be connected to an online app, which is why
That's
they
what it
tried
looks
all,
like,
the,
yeah.
all the bullshit. And let's say you want to go to Mount Royal on that day, you got to put in a request, and they got to grant the request as to why and blah blah blah. I want to go see the city at night.
I think a lot more people will be for something like that than against.
Of
at
course,
least
we saw
sadly.
it now with COVID.
Like,
We saw it.
there's people
are
that
for
live in the
control.
burbs here.
Yeah.
And they have no reason to go downtown ever.
But that's
and don't
what it is.
care. They
It's
just get
those
whatever they
people-
need around the
Yeah.
burbs. And even when they go out for a beer, they'll go.
But those people are the voting majority.
Yes.
Those are the people that will make this happen, and then be
Yeah.
like, "What do you care? What do you mean? Get some air in another neighborhood? Why would you want that?
I
No, you
can't
have
find
everything."
parking downtown.
Yeah. So just because they don't want freedom, you have to lose yours.
I even saw a
Oh,
video. I
wow.
even saw a video. I don't know how legit this is. I think this was in Australia again or New Zealand. I think it was New Zealand.
Which is a beautiful country, but shittily run.
Yeah. There was a guy. He was kind of dressed like punk rock, and what happened was he tried to take the bus from a sector of the city he wasn't allowed in, and he got refused. But I don't know how legit this
I
is.
get
was
that
he
though.
was
You don't want
profiled.
these fucking punks coming in.
Yeah,
your
he was
neighborhood.
racially
And,
profiled because he looked
no,
like
no, no.
Sid Vicious.
No, he was white.
Okay,
Yeah,
he
so
was white.
Sid Vicious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sid, I don't know who
The
Sid Vicious
Sex
is.
Pistols.
Oh, okay.
he doesn't. It went over his head.
It's nice. It's a nice name. I like the name.
Punk. Came
Sex
from
Pistols.
That.
So, basically, the video shows this guy being refused, or was it the UK? Anyways, it doesn't matter. One of the Commonwealth,
Union Jack.
and then the video shows him literally sprinting to the next stop, and then he was able to take the bus. It allowed him in that section of the city to take the bus to where he wanted
I
to
hate
go.
people that take their job that serious. Like, don't make me run to the
The
next
gate
stop.
wouldn't open. Like there was like a thing on the bus that wouldn't. It wasn't a
Yeah.
bus. It was
Oh,
one of those. It was one of those.
A car.
okay,
A
okay.
cable
those,
car. Cable car.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go. Type
okay.
of
So
shit.
it was just automated.
Some shit.
I'm
like
not
that.
okay with it, but I'm saying at least it wasn't a human being making the decision of I could let you in here, but no, you have
There
to
was a
run down
man
the
driver. There was a somebody driving. I
a
think.
lady driver.
But they're not. They don't step on the gas. Maybe it goes by itself.
Yeah, maybe.
Because
I'll
time.
give him
The
the
time
benefit of the doubt,
schedule.
but it's still fucked up. But I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe we just missed a stop.
Yeah, but I don't know how legit that video is.
Yeah, I
'Cause
wouldn't
I saw
take
it
that.
once,
But we
and I
are
haven't
getting-
seen anything like that.
We are getting to a weird place, and there's articles about this online, and yet people just like before we're gonna deny it until it happens, and then when it happens, well, that's how it is, bro. Why do you hate 15-minute cities? Why do you hate freedom?
Yeah, there you go.
No, it's the opposite of freedom.
Yeah, there you go. They're gonna pull the whole 1984 shit.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well,
no,
they're
we're,
already doing that.
no, we're free. We have 15 minutes before we couldn't even go past 15-minute cities.
Yeah.
Before it was they're gonna
Yeah.
switch shit around.
Yeah.
Bro, if that shit happens, bro, honestly, I would just move to Greece and live on a boat, bro.
Oh, they're gonna do the same thing, bro.
And
They're a European Union nation.
in some fucking butt fuck island, do they care about you? If you go live like a hermit,
Yeah, exactly. But you're giving up civilization.
I don't care.
I know that's what's fucked up.
I don't want to live like that.
They're probably going to be. I watched Breaking Bad and recently again.
Good documentary.
Some parts of it, and that guy Robert Forster, the vacuum cleaner guy.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if businesses like that, but legitimate, without where he just takes you somewhere in the middle of nowhere
They exist.
and give they'll be on the rise where people just want to get away and they'll hire a guy like this to just set them up. Businesses to be set up off the
100%.
grid. Off the grid.
100%. This already exists.
An off the grid package that you get from
For sure, for sure.
a travel agent of some
For
sort.
sure.
100%, my friend.
A
100%.
yeah, travel agent, but like a life change, just off the grid. Amazing. It's like a privately witness protection program, but you just go buy it yourself, like a privately funded astronaut.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It is cool.
Speaking of astronaut, William Shatner's birthday was last week or a couple of weeks ago. How old is he? Let me see.
72.
He looks 72. Is William Shatner age? Taking so long. He's 92.
Jesus Christ, I would have never guessed.
92 years old, William
Fuck,
Shatner.
Shatner aged.
Goddamn.
Wow.
Crazy how time works.
Yeah, time is on your side.
You know who's
Yes,
impressive?
It is. Who you are?
No, I'm not impressive. What's his
You're
face?
impressive.
What's the redhead, the old guy that
Conan
fucking-
O'Brien.
No,
Carrot Top.
No, that's fucking badass. He was in all the action
Michael
movies.
Caine.
Redhead.
Well, kind of red beard.
Red beard, Mike.
He
Red
was
beard.
fucking no, or brown, whatever the fuck.
Oh,
bro.
is
What do
it-
you mean? Whatever. There's two different things.
He's a legend, bro.
Redhead. What country is he from?
Oh, yeah. What are you
He's
talking
American.
Robert Redford?
About? Oh no,
No,
he's talking
no.
about Chuck Norris.
Yes,
Chuck Norris.
Fuck, that was the name.
Chuck Norris isn't a ginger.
Isn't he? I,
I don't know. I'm
Ginger.
colorblind. Okay.
Yo, he's badass for his age, bro.
yeah. Let's see his
Like,
age.
bro, this guy, he's like 80 something, almost 90, I think.
People still say it in Hollywood. Don't fuck with Chuck.
He's
Yeah.
83. I mean,
83, bro.
he
The guy doesn't look a day over 50.
exercised with
That's
Bruce
insane.
Lee. Yeah, he goes way back.
That's crazy, bro. This guy doesn't look a day over
Great
50. and he's
80s action
83.
movies. Great toupee as well.
That's a toupee?
Yeah,
You think so?
I know so.
Yeah.
That is an
Well,
obvious toupee.
How do you know?
It's a toupee.
It's an obvious toupee.
Oh,
It's not how he knows. How do you not?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't tell
I mean,
the difference
yeah.
between a toupee and regular hair.
Yes, you can.
You can't tell
Yeah,
the difference
you
between a
think so?
lay day and a.
Hey.
You can tell a toupee. I
think so?
A lot of times, yeah.
Well, I see those Chinese
Bad toupees.
people selling toupees online, like on TikTok. They're like
How do you
trying
know
out
they're
different-
Chinese? They're
Yeah, how do you
Asian.
understand toupees and not just a single one?
Yeah.
Well, because they have them stuck to their body and then they put on different ones with different hairstyles and shit. Like when they put them on, I'm like, oh fuck, that looks realistic. Like I can't,
Have
I
you
legit can't tell.
Have you seen this kind of stuff on TikTok? Because I saw it on YouTube. There's like a men's hair weave master barber where he glues hair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
That's a toupee, no?
No, but I'm talking toupee like the old 70s,
Yeah.
different one that's clearly obvious that like, some uncle would wear that you see.
Oh, like it flies off with the
It
wind and
just
shit.
looks like a toupee, man. I guess
looks like a
you're
rug on
talking
your head.
also about, it looks like a rug. There's hair replacement surgery and also
Turkey's very famous.
Yeah,
hair
they're-
you
they're
apply,
kings.
like John Travolta, the hair he sticks on and off all the time. That doesn't look like a toupee all the time, but it is a
Because he has the
toupee.
money to afford a good quality
Yeah,
toupee.
yeah, that's
I
right.
like Travolta bald now. He looks cool with his beard.
Yeah, I'm glad he's embracing it.
Yeah, just own up to it.
Well, some people don't look good bald. Like I think I would be a terrible looking bald guy.
Why?
Well,
just-
it's
I
the
don't know.
shape of your head.
Yes, the shape of your head. I don't have a head for bald. I think.
But Larry David calls like Stone Cold Steve Austin and that kind of baldness, like full Michael Jordan shaved head. He says that's fake bald guy. He goes, you want to really be one of the bald brother and bald
'cause-
brotherhood. You have to keep the hair on the sides and the back and
yeah.
be bald.
Like Adam.
Like
Yeah,
Adam.
Adam is a real bald.
Larry David would approve of Adam
Yeah, not his lifestyle, but approve of his baldness.
of his bald
I
look.
think Larry David would approve of his. I think
Yeah.
Larry David would be.
I'd be like, what? What are you, an idiot?
What's the matter with you?
Yeah.
No, but I think he'd find it entertaining. Don't you think?
No, he'd get frustrated.
He
Yeah.
would get
Like me,
frustrated,
yeah.
and that would be entertaining.
For
Watching
us.
him get
Yeah, there
frustrated.
you go. Okay.
But he would not
At
be
Adam.
entertained.
That makes more
Yeah,
sense.
yeah. But honestly, he would not be entertained.
No, he'd be
I
frustrated.
recently watched. I think it was in the group. Of the scenes with his "Make America Great Again" hat.
Basic.
I love that.
Oh my god, bro! The biker on the road and the sushi
drive safe.
restaurant.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that coming back? I want Curb to keep going forever.
Yeah, it's gonna come back, but he's getting old. He should retire. I'd rather Curb ends properly than
Yeah.
one day he dies and the season's unfinished.
Correct. I get you.
Yeah.
But he's pretty healthy, man. He
A lot
looks.
of
He looks. appears
yeah, a lot of
healthy.
20-year-olds are dropping dead, so I don't know.
He appears to be a healthy hypochondriac.
Yeah,
Bro, what?
He uses Larry uses hand sanitizer.
for sure.
What was that one? There was one country that was, I think their rate was the most vaccinated. I saw this video. I never saw it again.
Did you see it on
I
TikTok
never
by any chance?
see anything else on it. TikTok and YouTube. And apparently people are dropping like flies. And Twitter, I think.
But no, apparently people are dropping like flies. That's true.
When was
can
the
see
last
it
time you
around
saw a fly drop?
That's actually a very good point.
I've
I'm with
seen
you.
it happen, but maybe rarely.
You know why they keep dropping? They're always up to no good.
No, I see
They're always up to something.
No, I'll see a fly
Always scheming.
go to a light that's too hot or something and fall from there. That's the only time I've ever seen.
Does it make a weird sound like bzzz?
No, but I don't even think those things existed
Those are like
anymore.
mosquitoes.
When I was a kid, if I'd be in Italy and stuff, a lot of people would have those zappers, but I think they're not around anymore.
Do you remember the racket zappers? It was a racket that was electrified. You turn it on and
No,
you
I
could
remember a
zap bugs.
fly swatter.
No, in the States, they had a lot. Like when I would go to and visit my dad in Long Island when he lived in the attic, there was those electric zappers. It was like a tennis racket, and it had the same meshing.
Same
like
principle, but by hand instead
look-
of fixed somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing. I didn't
and
know
it was a lot of fun. I would fucking swat many a bugs, mosquitoes,
you can,
flies.
You can get
In
rid
my
of a lot
day, I
of-
would swat many bugs.
I think that's what saved me because one time we were in Long Island, there was like a wasp's nest all along the gutter of the garage,
Oh,
and
see.
I thought it would be funny
if you
to kick
fly
the-
swat.
to kick the soccer ball on the roof and have it roll down and have it fucking fuck up the wasps. But I didn't
What
know
a piece of garbage.
That they were
I
going to
didn't-
come out and attack you.
No, I didn't know how big the nest was.
Ah.
I just thought it was like one little section of the gutter. It was the entire gutter.
Oh no!
So when I kept kicking the ball, kept coming down,
They
kept
started
kicking
getting
the ball,
mad.
at some point, the way the ball rolls down, boom, on
it-
the gutter.
Was it a
Gutter
swarm?
does this.
Oh,
They all fly out.
Bro, you don't understand.
a wasp.
Bro,
a wall
They made a sound. It made a sound.
together, like 5,000
Like a-
people audience.
It did this. Like it
wave.
made a sound.
Go, my wasps. Attack the fat child.
Now here's the thing. I don't know how I didn't die.
It was a sound of angry wasps.
I just took off. It was a large shot. I ended up like 5 streets down, bro, in Long Island.
What do wasps do?
Bro, I took off running at some point.
You didn't even try to swat one.
Because well, I had the racket and I was just doing this, yelling.
Oh, so you ran while waving the racket.
I was just doing
you
this,
look like a maniac,
bro. I
He
go
was
like,
running for wasps, but playing the role of a wasp.
Oh,
bro.
wait.
I was how old was that? I must have been like 8, 9.
Oh, well, yeah, no kidding. Any
Dude,
kid would be scared.
Bro,
then.
I ended up at some point. I'm just running.
Adults would be scared
At
of
some
that.
point, I was probably not swatting anything and just running around going.
yeah, exactly. You look like you were on fire.
At some point, I stopped and I went. Bro, I was in
How
complete
long
shock.
did you go back? Like an hour later or something?
Dude, I was afraid to go. I went.
Yeah.
I think I went back. Like I think my mother was looking for me, but I think they spent so much time in the house that they didn't even realize I was gone that long. And because they said, they're like, where were you? I was just like, bro. I was like, I don't think I told her. I was just like, I don't know. I just went for a while.
Wow.
I was just, bro. I was in shock, bro. You don't understand?
Breaking news. We have just received word of something similar and frightening happening to another child across the world. The Dalai Lama
I knew it.
was trying to tongue kiss a boy.
Yeah.
Is that a fact? Seriously?
I don't know. I'm not.
Oh, okay. I thought it was actually in the news. Sorry.
No, it's actually in the news.
Oh, he knows. I don't know what the devil's talking about.
Oh no, it's actually in the news. Apparently, there's a video of the Dalai Lama apparently trying to kiss a boy's tongue.
No, he stuck his tongue out apparently,
Yeah.
and he told the boy suck it.
Oh, Dalai Lama
Oh, the Dalai- he
apologizes
stuck
for
out
video
his
of him
own tongue.
kissing boy.
And told
And he
the
goes,
boy
suck my tongue?
He apologized 5 hours ago, according to the
That's fucking weird.
the Guardian.
You just hate Indians. You racist.
He apologizes after kissing boy and asking him to suck my tongue. Wow. Yeah.
Weird, man.
Ah,
All
yeah.
these
and people get offended by my words.
all
this-
these
oh,
these
this guy's-
religious figures.
This guy's
he
out
gonna
here
go-
tongue kissing boys' assholes, and I'm the
Oh
bad
my
guy.
god, that is quite awful.
Yeah.
That's inappropriate.
all these religious
He's acting like he's the
figureheads.
Delhi Lama.
all these religious
He's
figureheads.
more Lama than Dali at this point.
Deli,
Goddamn, yeah,
the
that's
deli
fucked up.
counter.
That's fucked up.
Woo.
That's weird, right?
Yeah, that's I'm gonna
Especially when you look at his face, it's a little disgusting. Like he
Look,
could have
play the video.
found a
You
better
wanna play the
looking
video
kid.
for everyone?
Huh?
You want to play the video?
I don't know why you
think
cut off my joke. Ugh,
everyone.
I'm sorry.
stepped on it.
Why don't you sing that song again? What was the song you sang
What song?
earlier?
A Wrecking Ball.
Yeah.
Why?
No, you sang in. I don't know. Why don't you
Oh,
sing
the
something?
remix. The closeted homosexual remix of Clean Out
I don't
My
know. I was
Closet?
just was
No, this-
changing the subject and having you sing a song.
Oh,
This is more. This is more in line with the remix to Ignition.
Oh, Ignition
What's
by
Ignition?
R. Kelly.
Yeah. This is,
oh, because
this is
he
the
fucked
remix
kids.
to Ignition. Whoa, the Dalai Lama never banged a child.
Well,
He made out with one.
we don't know if this happens out in public. God knows what happens behind close temple doors, bro. All those vows of
I
silence.
will not allow this Dalai Lama smear campaign to go on any longer. As one of my devout followers, I will support his boy. Oh shit! Sorry, I mean none of that. No, strike that from the record.
All these monk vows of silence starting to look a little bit suspicious.
So
They really vow to silence that ass.
you know Bill Murray, the actor.
I
Yes?
know Bill
When-
Murray,
when-
the carpenter.
Groundhog
back
Day.
in the day, he was a golf caddy, and he had the honor of being a caddy for the Dalai Lama. And when he's
Tried
done,
to fuck Bill Murray.
no, but when he's done his 18 holes, he says
He starts playing golf.
He says, "Hey Lama, you know he wants a tip. Like, are you gonna tip me?" And the Dalai Lama said to him, "I'm not gonna tip you, but you will always have eternal consciousness." So Bill Murray's got that going for him.
Bro, this guy should go fuck himself.
Yeah, seriously. Or a kid.
I quoted Caddyshack, you bastard.
But I
haven't
already
wa-
told you he's not gonna. It's
I
gonna
haven't
go over his
watched
head.
it.
I
haven't
know,
watched-
but people
There's so
get
much
it.
shit I
People
haven't
get it. Hey
watched.
Lama, something for my troubles, you know?
Yeah.
So I got that going for him. It's
Yeah, I
just
got
fun.
that going for me.
It's,
That's
it's just it's ridiculous. But some people are.
I didn't know it was in a movie. I thought this was legit.
I know. That's that.
I thought he was actually a caddy.
No, it's a film with
No,
Rodney
he was a Lincoln
Dangerf-
Continental.
Yeah, with Rodney Dangerfield and
Chevy
it,
Chase.
it was the Lampoon guys. It was the National
It
Lampoon.
was
crew.
Harold Ramis.
Yes.
That was the name of the movie? National Lampoon?
No, it was Caddyshack.
No, the Lampoon
Okay.
people. They had a
What's a Lampoon people?
magazine.
A magazine like Mad Magazine. That a lot of these writers from back in the day, comedy.
SNL stole most of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
comedy writing for teenagers when they would read and not stare at TikTok. They would look at magazines and laugh about that. So that's
And they would fuck with everyone.
satirical, like The Onion. You ever
The
read
best
The
thing
Onion?
they ever
Oh,
did.
like the bee.
Like The Bee.
Like the beat back. The best thing they ever did to sell magazines, and they had this cute dog, and the magazine cover was a photo of the dog and a gun to the dog's head.
Nice.
And they said, "Buy this magazine or we kill this dog."
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, but like the Garbage Pail Kids or Wacky Pack cards came from that, and Mad Magazine, Cracked Magazine, Safarir in Quebec, the French version. That was fun.
Oh, dude, there's some. You remind me of something. There's some dudes doing funny shit on TikTok as well, kind of like that.
There's visual
Like,
version
there-
of this.
yeah,
exactly.
like there was a guy. I watched a recent video. It would be if if there were like, you know how there's baseball cards,
Yeah.
but there was baseball cards for like the CIA and the FBI, and it was like all the countries they fucked with. And one guy's opening a pack and he goes, "No, I got a Saddam Hussein."
Right.
Like that's
World
funny.
leader baseball cards.
Yeah,
World
basically.
leader card. They should make world
Yeah,
leader
that would be funny.
cards. They
Yeah.
probably have them.
That would
If
be
not,
funny.
World by O-Pee-Chee or Upper Deck.
I don't know.
Dude, I got a Joe Biden rookie card.
Yeah.
He could still think and say the N word in this one.
We just gave someone a $1 billion idea. Yeah, exactly.
Dude, that's not a bad idea. Could you imagine all these characters we've seen?
They
with
should
the
have. They did
cartel
have world-
bosses
Become caricaturized in a pack of cards.
Yes, and I feel like it should have kind of like a mini story in the back.
They
I'll
like
tr-
exactly like the
Yeah.
stats. The stats.
Yeah,
of,
yeah.
I'll
Stats.
trade
like
you
Barack
3
Obama.
Osamas for 1 Obama.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
like because Barack Obama has killed so many children.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but,
have the stats.
you got the Osama rookie. You got the Osama.
Yeah.
Yeah, different levels.
And you also have the USS Cole Osama that nobody has. It only showed up once.
You got
Yeah.
Saddam Hussein
We
laughing
have
in court when he
92
gets sentenced to
Saddam
death.
or 2002 Saddam.
Yeah, you could put them on different teams, but depends on which version you have.
Uday and Kuse, Escobar,
Or
Manuel Noriega, Dan Quayle,
oh yeah,
Dick Cheney,
the real Noriega.
Newt Gingrich,
This is
fucking
a
Scooter
really-
Libby, Hillary,
You
old
make a
Hillary,
team-
young Hillary, Monica Lewinsky. Like
I make a
only
team-
3 of them in the world.
I make a team where it's like Monica Lewinsky,
Yeah.
Jada Pinkett Smith, Hillary Clinton, and they fucking
How
suck you off
quickly
and
can we
They
how,
ruled it-
how quickly
we
can
call
we
them the life ruiners.
get these printed?
and you have the Hollywood edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you smack like an old Hillary Clinton like on top of the deck, the opponent, they have to just kill themselves. Like,
Do you remember the guy on TV?
Bro, we play
Order
like
now!
Magic. We play,
I'm gonna give you 10 Ken Griffey rookie cards.
no, but we don't play this like baseball cards for collect. We play this like
darling.
Magic the Gathering,
Yeah.
where you could
there's a
you
game.
could connect them and you could play
Ah,
games.
oh.
But not even
even
for
better.
playing, just collecting
like
them
Magic
would
the
be
Gathering,
amazing.
and also
Well, no, but
yeah.
the game is the fun part because you're like, yo, I matched my Hillary with this and I could
Yeah.
do this.
Oh,
That's what makes
yeah.
it funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be amazing.
All right. Well, let's start printing.
Oh, that's such a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a multi-million-dollar idea right
Yeah,
there.
that we just.
All right. Well,
thank God no one's listening.
Thank God, yeah. So I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is.
I'm
Talk
gonna-
some people, and maybe we'll
We'll get this
start
going.
producing
Very
these trading
good.
cards.
Dude, this
so we get
this,
sued.
this has potential.
Yeah.
How would we get sued?
Winston
The
Churchill.
people on the cards were using their likeness.
Yeah, we're using their likeness and their stats.
Well, we can skew the names.
no,
Billary,
Then it
Bin-
loses.
Billary
it
Benton.
loses luster.
Then it loses the whole thing. Yeah.
But Mad Magazine did that. They would call them not their names.
So they don't get sued.
But
But you
instead
could
of
do
le-
it-
I forgot about that part.
You could satirize them. It's legal. Satire
Yeah,
is legal. So you could make
so
fun
they
of
are, yeah.
politicians. The
Yeah.
problem is if you're selling a product with their face on it.
Well, they're selling ads for
That's
the
what-
on commercials for the Tonight Show, and they're
Yeah,
making fun of politicians.
I
no,
completely forgot
but they're
about
not selling the politician's name. They're selling ads of the Tonight Show, and the Tonight Show. It's not the same thing.
Got it.
that. So we pay them off.
like
They're a
you-
bunch of corrupt individuals.
Hey,
How are you going to pay off every
No,
politician?
no,
It was just a joke.
You'd have to follow the rules, like because even wrestlers have the cards. There was, for,
Obviously, but wrestlers make money off the cards.
yeah, you'd have to pay.
Like the baseball players.
Correct.
Yeah,
that's
there's
it.
royalties.
Nah.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
don't have that kind of money.
So that's what's holding us back. Is
That's the
how do you
bit-
how do you
it's
go
the million.
around that?
It's the $1 million question.
We team up with like an Elon Musk, and he funds this.
Or how
operation.
about like?
No. Elon Musk, I hope you're listening to this show.
Okay, let me
big
ask you
fan.
this: the people selling programs of the World Trade Center at the World Trade Center outside on the
Yeah.
street, like where are they?
The fact that you're comparing that to this,
No,
it
like who-
just
does
shows
New
me that you
York-
guys do not understand what I'm
yeah,
saying.
I guess you're right. You're talking about likeness and release and shit.
Yeah, you guys aren't understanding.
You're right.
So the Tabaji down the street has magazines. How does that work? Like you guys are
The
clearly
Mussolini
You have,
card.
hold on, you
this
have,
is going over your head.
you
The
have spell
Genghis Khan
cards.
card.
You have spell cards. Control demolition. It looks like terrorist attack.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's actually a fun game
There's
to this.
so much to it.
Yeah.
The more you think about it, the more you can add.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'll be a great game.
the Canadian one, the American one, the world one.
No. You just it's like magic.
Yeah.
You could mix and match.
Yeah.
So in France,
they're
they have
compatible. They're in the same universe.
yeah, they have their Macron, but you could team up the Macron
Yeah.
and the
You have a spell card to
our
remove your
guy,
watch.
Justin Trudeau.
Yeah.
And Justin Trudeau, you could flip it and it has dark mode.
And it's a picture of him in the as Aladdin.
Yeah. There's a lot you could do.
That's,
There is a lot. Yeah, there is. This is very creative. I like
Yeah,
this. This idea spawned from this
yeah.
show. This is amazing. I'm
Just like we spawned from
from his
the
balls.
O&A show. That's amazing.
From my intellectual jizz.
Like from his intellectual
Intellectual jizz.
Father Pantelis.
I think we're gonna close on that, bro. That's
Yes.
a high note
It's
for
not
me.
going to get any higher.
There you go.
People, listen to me. Canadoc.ca, our new sponsors. Get your medical cannabis from Canadoc.ca. They will connect you with a company from Quebec, a top-notch company that I'm dealing with right now. Canadoc.ca, you can get a free consultation. It lasts just under 10 minutes, and they'll get you your degree in cannabis, which is just a medical certificate. It's a nice little medical cannabis card. You can follow Poseidon online, the Poseidon69 on Twitter and Instagram. He also has a website, IamPoseidon.com. Guido Grasso Jr., that's Guido Grasso Jr. on Instagram and on Twitter. He's also on Facebook as Guido Grasso Jr., the real one, not the for fakes.
I'm not on it a lot, but I'm there. I'm there.
Patreon.com/Pantelis. Sign up to Patreon if you haven't already. What are you waiting for? 2-drink minimum drops every week. Thank you all, and intellectuals out.
Don't forget to eat ass.